What's up, everybody? It's Coach coming to you with my monthly Mantic Vault preview. So now, as of today, which could be any day, but it is the 26th of February, and Mantic has just shown on the Vault what's coming out March 2024, so a few days away. And I kind of dig this, that they do this, because I get a look of what I want to do, what I want to print, and what I want to paint. So without further ado, let's get to it. So you see here everything that's coming out, but what I'd like to do is scroll down here, give you my opinion, and see what we got going on here. Now, this is something from, I guess, D&D/Pathfinder. I don't know. I guess they're making models for that. This is the Dungeon Adventures Dungeon Dead. Okay, so it looks pretty cool. Nothing wrong with skeletons. I'm liking it. We got kind of a zombie here. This looks like some kind of Slavic or something there, but it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm digging it. It's all right. If I need some skeletons, it's good to know because you have this on file. Right now, I don't really have need for them, but who knows? In the future, you never know what the future holds. All right, let's get into what Coach is all about. It's all about that dead zone. These are the new leapers. I got to be honest with you. I like the old leapers better. The old sculpts, I kind of like them better, but this is a new way to go. They are more ape-like. Maybe they look like alpha simians or something like that, in my opinion. But let me know what you think. But yeah, more leapers better. The better. All right, murder birds. The bane of English Dead Zone players everywhere. They changed the rules and whatnot. So I was lucky enough to get a bunch of murder birds when they first came out, and be using them in the game. You could see in one of our bat reps, I use murder birds. I do like them. The thing is, with let's see for the leapers here, and then the murder birds here. As far as plague is concerned, this is going to come in handy for Dead Zone if you don't have it. I will print up some of the new leapers, but what I'm going to be doing is probably for Firefight, print up a bunch of these guys and use them. So I haven't looked at the plague list yet, but I have enough plague to run something really cool. And this is going to add to it. It's going to be really good to add to it. Now, here we go. The Plague Teraton. I got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I only have one. I only have one Plague Teraton, and I've run it a lot with my Plague, and I do love the Plague Teraton himself. The old model is one of my favorites. This one's looking pretty cool here. The only thing is, this seems like, it's not fitted together good. I wonder. I'm really hoping. I got to be honest with you. I'm hoping these are just one-piece models. Okay. I've been spoiled with 3D printing. I've been getting a lot of, one-piece models, printing them and painting them, and it's a pleasure. The other day I put together a box set of a few different things, and man, I got to tell you, I'm out of practice. So hoping this is all one piece would be awesome. All right. Plague Teraton. I'm going to print up at least 3 of them to have them in my Dead Zone list at least. Just I like to be prepared. So if I want to take 1, 2, or 3, or maybe if we do a Plague on Plague battle report and Teraton versus Teraton action, could be good. I'm loving it. So yeah, and then for Firefight, like I said, I didn't look at the Plague, but I would definitely run Teratons just because I love them so much. Let's move on to here we go, the Salamanders. The Salamander Drake, the big ship. Yes. I like the whole feudal Japan, feudal China feel to this. I really like the way the Salamanders look. I had not known anything about the Salamanders, especially not being a true Kings of War player, a guy on the outside looking in. But I like to look at these Salamanders boats, and I might have to look into the faction because I do like the whole aesthetic. I would like to make it a more samurai lizard, more Japanese lizard, but that's just my personal opinion and what I like to see. But yeah, this looks awesome, man. I really do. I love the fact that all the Armada stuff is coming out and I'm able to print it because I do like the game very, very much. Let's move on to the Salamander Drake. This looks similar to the other Firebird. So it's always good to have one of those. Yeah, looks cool. It's a cool model. Got to get into this. So now here we have the Narwhal and he is for Armada. And in the new book, there are a bunch of missions with these guys. So in the Seas of Dread book, which I just happen to have right here, there's a bunch of missions. They have rules and sea monsters and whatnot, tiny sea monsters and different things. I think it's very cool. You know, there's also interactive terrain and whatnot, which we don't have yet. I'm hoping maybe next month we will see some of that cool stuff. Although I will say that I was lucky enough that Andrew got me the whole sea monster box as a gift, and I was very happy with it. And I haven't even put it together yet because we've been working on other projects, but that was one of the ones next on my list. And now we have more. We have a narwhal. So the only thing I could say is we can run 2 narwhals or 3 narwhals now and paint them different colors and whatnot. Maybe get the Moby Dick feel, the white you know, the white whale. But yeah, very cool. And in same thing from the box is this boy is the Hydra, one of very cool model. I like it a lot. Like I said before, from Seas of Dread, you could use them as sea monsters. They do different things and whatnot. Here we have the mer people, or the merfolk. All right, mermaids. I'm assuming they're female mermen, mermaids. But yeah, another one, and they're enraged. So sea monster merfolk. So yeah, very cool. Hopefully, like I said, one-piece model. And this one, out of the whole box, I got to be honest with you, the Sea Serpent is one of my favorites. I love the way he looks, sinister face and whatnot. And yeah, I think it's just fantastic. So, you know, hey, more files, more better, because this is a game that I really like. And I was thinking, even although I do have the box, print up some more, and we can get a few 2 or 3 games going at one time of Armada, maybe run a tournament with these guys in it. So, you know, we have the option for that, which is why the Vault is so good. So here we go, moving on. So now this is a halfling vampire, okay, I guess for Kings of War or maybe Dungeon Saga or whatnot. But yeah, there he is right there. For me, not much use for it. I don't particularly like the halfling army or whatnot, but maybe we could use this somewhere else. Like I said, though, good to have it if you need it, maybe playing Dungeon Saga or whatnot. And here we go. We have 2 orc zombies. So, I do like the orcs for Kings of War, I will not lie. I don't know how the zombies will fit into there, but, you know, if you're a Kings of War player, let me know down below in the comments, because, I don't know, I've been itching to play Kings of War, and I'm trying to convince Andrew to play Kings of War. So let's see if his mind changes after we come back from the Adepticon. But, you know, there is orc zombies. And this is the Undead Goreblight. So I'm assuming this is, like, I guess the Undead Army for Kings of War. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not trying to think that I am an expert in Kings of War, but I do know what a cool model looks like, and this looks pretty cool. This would be very cool to paint up. Like I said, I do not know the lore about it, but I love the skulls and the stuff coming out of it. Very undead, very, very cool, very nightmarish. And then here we have some undead zombie trolls. So it looks like we got 3 of them, and then an extra head right here that we can print up. So all in all, that is some cool stuff. Zombie trolls. Okay, I don't know if there's a troll faction in Kings of War. Like I said, Kings of War players, let me know down below. But this would be cool right here. A little bit of gore that we can here. It looks like you got the bone here, muscles sheared off and whatnot. Yeah, the more I look at it, you know what it is, you gotta print it, and then once you get your first coat of primer on it, the details tend to pop out of you and really show you what's going on here. So I think this is pretty cool. All right, and here is everybody again, which I'm very happy with. So Plague, of course, I'm very happy with. The salamanders, the sea monsters, very good. You know, the murder birds, you know, which I know a lot of people don't have, and we're not getting into. So yeah, I'm most excited too. I'd say my most excited one was the Salamander Drake and the Scorchwing Flyers. All right, I really do Looking forward to printing those up and getting them on the table. I have not printed the salamanders yet. It's cold out, and I like to print outside just because I am worried about the fumes for the resin printer, and I think you should be too. You should have a filter or a mask or whatever. Just be safe out there. Don't get that stuff on you. It's toxic and whatever. So just be safe out there. But yeah, another fantastic month for Coach as far as printing from the Mantic Vault. It hasn't disappointed me yet. There are some months where there are more that I like than less, but you never know, especially with wargamers like us. Instead of having your piles and piles of gray plastic, it's almost better to have tons and tons of STLs. So it's another opportunity there. But I think this is a good idea. I really like this, and yeah, another good month for the vault. Thanks a lot, Mantic. So if this is your first time here, why don't you consider subscribing? I do this once a month, and we go over it. I'll be printing and painting a lot of these, so you can follow along with us. And then if you look on the screen right now, there is 2 videos. You should definitely click one of them because they're awesome to watch. Please give this a thumbs up and a like, and if you can, share it, and if you can, just bare minimum subscribe. We're trying to revamp the channel, put some new stuff out there, and we're really having a great time doing it, and we'd like you to come along with us. Also, there's a link to our link tree, which goes to all of our socials and our Patreon. So if you feel so inclined to help us out, we'd love to have you on board. But that's it, guys. Really appreciate you sticking around. Loving the vault. Let me know what you think down below, and got a comment. Really do. Got a comment. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.